Hey, welcome home. Welcome to the Resiners Poorhouse and to the Christmas in July collaboration hosted by Mini Scenes GB and the rest of the wonderful artists part of this collaboration. So today I thought I would take some inspiration from this Fabergé egg that I made. And you know me, I tend to like to put lights and things. I can't have candles in the house or an open flame, so I tend to like to just put my lights on for some ambiance. And I know that it's a Trinket box, but to sit on the shelf or the side table lit up and have a bunch around you, it's just really pretty. So what I thought we would do for this Christmas theme would be to do a snowflake trinket box. And I think the lights will work pretty well here because it has this interesting lip around it. And I think if the box came out in the middle here and the box came out in the middle of the lid, I think it'll work. And you could still use it as a trinket box, but I think an ornament would be fun. So the other thing that I am thinking is using this pigment dye, and it doesn't have a brand name. It came with one of my resin kits, and I generally try not to use alcohol inks. I tend to prefer the resin dyes because the alcohol inks fade, and it looks great now. And I've seen some studies and examples, and I encourage you to go look up some yourself as well of what things look like a year afterwards, and sometimes even longer. And the alcohol inks really do fade quite a bit. So I'm going to mix up some resin, and I'm thinking we're going to use this light blue, kind of a snowflakey vibe, but that's kind of cliche too, so thought I might add a little bit of gray. Alrighty, so I'm going to go mix up some resin, and I will be right back. Okay, how's it going? So I'm sitting here just sanding away on this other project that I have, and totally forgot that my mixer was going. I think I've mixed my resin here for 10-11 minutes. Yeah, what I did. So, but I do think that this resin is pretty amazing because I don't have very many bubbles in it even after mixing it for 12 minutes. And I am using the Fooey Tim, which is a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm trying to find a cup that I haven't used before. I don't mind using them, but it makes it harder for you to see the color. So we'll just try this one. And then the other thing is that I always forget to do this. I have this mold release, Celsil. I'm not even gonna pronounce that, but I have never used this mold. I'm sure it's going to be fine, but because I have it, I'm just going to use some mold release, especially in the lid here. Whoops. I'm going to put my mask on. Alright, I am a mom through and through, because the saying, do as I say, not as I do, works very well for me. I'm trying to guess how much this is going to take. I have no earthly idea. I don't want to mix too much, but I am, let's say 190 milliliters. And lovely. I do things like this all the time. Okay. Does that look like an unmixed part? I mixed it enough. Oh. Let me go scrape the sides of this cup real quick. I'm just in rare form tonight. Good. And I drop ink all over my mat. I'm trying to be better at cleaning up after myself. I mean, I am old enough to do it, but okay, let's see. Oh, it wants to drip on my mat, but not in my resin. Okay, this is a light blue. Let's see. Pretty or not pretty? I was going to do for you a steampunk lighted Santa sleigh with a reindeer, but quite honestly, I haven't been feeling the greatest, so I'm behind the gun even on this project. So I hope you forgive me, and if that's something you would like to see, let me know in the comments, and I will put it on my list. Okay, that looks a little opaque, but I just kind of want to see what this gray is going to do to this blue, because I don't want it to be like the glacial freeze sports drink or whatever that's out there, but still Christmassy or wintry. Think of a couple more drops of gray. It's almost more of an opaque gray. Okay. Well, it's kind of like wintergreen gum now. But I think I like it. Okay, the other thing I would say is test your lights. Test them before putting them in. The one pair that I had there, I think, or not pair, the one string I had there, I don't think was working very good. Just gonna put a little bit in first, and then I'll put my lights in. Like, really, I don't understand these flappity flaps here. I don't get them. I kind of really don't get them, but that's okay. I'm sure they pose a purpose. And you can put your lights in first before you do this. Sorry, I'm unwrapping them. Out of frame, of course. I tried to get you guys in a little bit closer because it seems like maybe you can't really always see all the detail that I am doing. And I don't know, I might just speed this up for you because you probably don't want to see me untangle lights. Look, I have to untangle them just like real Christmas. How fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. So, what I think I'm going to avoid doing is not wrapping it around like a tree, but putting them in folded up here. Folded up and wrapped around. Hopefully there are some lights on each side and that they don't all go in the same spot. Now that looks nice. This one is going to have a whole bunch all in the same area unless I bend it a little bit. I know that you can't see the sides, but I don't want them all just piling up in the same spot. I mean, these little flaps might be helpful in this situation. Because they're gonna hold it in. Sorry, I know the way that my cadence is kind of funny when I talk because I like to start sentences and then I have a big pause sometimes and finish my sentence, and I know that it drives some people crazy. I'm going to try not to do that with you, but when I'm distracted or in the middle of things, sometimes it happens. Okay, let's just put that little guy right there. Oh, I think that's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty. I might just have a little too much. Okay, I'm gonna undo this one. And I don't, it would be nice if I could just kind of spread them out this way, maybe. Maybe, will that work? And will they stay? I feel like I'm cheating if I do it this way. And will it get all the way around or just on the top? Yeah, I might have done that differently and just taken my time with it. If I were to do that again. And I know some people avoid lights because they're afraid that they won't last very long. These do have the button cell battery in them, and we're leaving the battery compartment open, excuse me, so that and available. Oh, this one's going to be fun with the air pockets. I can already see. Okay. I don't know what that is. I can't afford to use a clean glass every time, and sometimes I miss parts. The other thing I would not recommend is a torch or using a lighter. So I'm gonna run my silicone tool. Silicone. You could tell I used to live in the Silicon Valley because I have a hard time saying silicone. Yeah, we don't ever call it the Silicon Valley. We call it the Silicon Valley. Isn't that interesting? But yet anything made of silicone we call silicone. But the valley's not made of wow, there are crazy ton of bubbles in here. How am I going to get those out? I don't want to sit here and pick through every one, but I might have to. Holy bubblicious. I know you probably can't see. Let me risk getting resin on my phone. I'll wipe it in just a second. Oh. Dang. There are so many bubbles. Yes, there are. Coming out. And I'll probably reintroduce some more here. Dang. I did a whole big thing of resin because I have other projects, and it's gonna interfere with my work time. The other thing that I'm a little bit worried about is that I'm gonna actually put this in my curing machine, and sometimes the heat will cause you to have even more bubbles. I'm gonna flickety-dickety here. Yep. You know, flickety-dickety. That's for you, Lisa. There's so many bubbles. Go watch at Mrs. Lisa Crow. Jeez, that woman is fabulous. Fabulous. She's just amazing. We gotta build each other's channels. And the best way to do that is like and comment on every single video. Please. I promise you I will comment back. Unless you don't want to hear back from me, then just tell me in the comments. Don't respond, but I have this feedback for you. And I do have some exciting things planned. So I hope you guys subscribe, because we have just a plethora of techniques and ideas coming down the pipeline. And I mean, I'm not going to say them all here because I need my chat GBT notes for that. Not because I'm afraid anybody's going to steal my idea, which, you know what, I don't care if you do. I have good ideas, but I don't mind if you use them. Okay, so that was 210 milliliters, and I have 40 left. So there you go. I will write it on my mold next time. Oh my gosh, I so want to take my lighter to this. Oh heavens to Betsy. This guy doesn't really look like it's got a lot. And here I was thinking that I was going to have a short video for you. Oy. What if I do it far away? 'Cause there, I mean, it is the bottom of the lid, so, I mean, hello, it's not going to be that bad. But, haha. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't do that. That's probably stupid. Alrighty. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow. Well, welcome back. So this guy was cured within 2 hours last night of putting in my curing machine, and I tested the lights last night and they were fine, and this morning for some reason this little black button is stuck. It is not pushing down. So of course these are the hazards of doing lights that are no longer replaceable. But I think it's going to be pretty easy to replace or fix. I just need to take this like replacement piece here and just get my soldering iron out and pop this one over onto this one, and I think it'll work fine then. So, but we at least have the lid. So we will see how, oh, okay. Now there's a reason for the flaps. There's a design in them. Well, that guy doesn't really want to work too well, does he? A little bit of over pour. Can we come out? There we go. There we go. Oh, my hands are not working this morning. Goodness. It definitely has this mouthwashy vibe to it, huh? Okay. Well, okay. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. I mean, it'll work out better this way if just the top is on, because then it won't have this extra light going along the bottom and to the outside. Also, sometimes I'm dyslexic and I see things backwards. So the mold release definitely at least how much I put on, has left a little bit of a funky film. Yeah, that's probably why I don't use it. That's beautiful. That's so pretty. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks for stopping by the poorhouse. Come again, and remember, you always have a home here. Okay, I don't know what I did or what happened, but it's working now. No soldering, no replacing or anything involved. I just picked it up. Was able to lock it in there. So, wouldn't this look pretty on your shelf? And you can make it twinkle or to be steady. And anyway, we got it to work. And then I was thinking it would be really pretty to take a silver marker, chrome marker, and maybe highlight this a little bit to make it even more Christmassy and sparkly. Alrighty, thanks for watching.